34, and I'm so happy to see Dustin and Maria Starr here. I know that Dustin and I maybe have had a slight difference in the past, but I am so happy to see you guys for a couple of reasons. One, you guys are a great couple, love you guys, but more and almost as importantly, Karen never gets to be in the same studio with me ever, so the fact that we have a lot of guests means we're all together as a family.
The studio is packed. Welcome, you guys. How are you?
We're good. Hey, did you ever think that you would hear Tim Van Horn say that he's happy to see me in studio?
You should record that. You should
I think
record
we just did.
that. I think we keep it for posterity. So let's talk about what you guys have going on tomorrow. It's kind of exciting, and it has nothing to do with wrestling.
Right.
It has nothing to do with wrestling. We're going to be the new CW30 STARRS. So you can catch us on CW30 anytime that you turn on the TV starting tomorrow.
Yeah, now it's not just a weekend thing. So this is something where we will, for lack of a better term, say host the network, so to speak, where it's coming up next, or this is what happened this week, and then we'll also have some special filming out on location at different events in Memphis. So we're going to try to bring the events, all the fun stuff that happens in Memphis. We're going to be covering that and bring it to CW30.
Now, Dustin and Maria, I know for several seasons on the Memphis sports scenes, you guys have been great as directing entertainment during the sporting events. So basically what you've done is you've taken the Grizzlies games, Redbirds games, and you've magnified this and almost become the entertainment directors for CW30. Is that a fair assessment?
I feel like that's a fair assessment.
Sounds good to me.
I'm in my 7th season with the Redbirds, and Dustin is going to be in his 2nd season with the Grizzlies. And I think really their favorite thing about us was just our versatility, being able to wrestle and also being able to MC games and really just do a great job of branding ourselves all over Memphis.
So whether we're in studio beating up Tim Van Horn on 600 WREC,
hey, we don't have to be in studio for that.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we beating him up outside of
down in the ring on him too.
Right. Yeah. And that Grizzly stuff was so much fun. And you know that we just helped launch the Memphis Hustle down at Lander Center. So there's gonna be 2 basketball teams, and Maria was at the ballpark on Wednesday. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We want to bring those events that we take part in. We want to put them on TV, so CW30 is giving us the opportunity to do that.
You know, this is different. I haven't heard of anything like this on a Memphis station.
Do you remember Joe Cool?
Of course we
Dennis
do.
Phillips,
Joe Cool back in the day. It kind of reminds me of Joe Cool, like how he would tell you what's coming up and what's going to happen for the day. So you'll see us in different segments like that throughout the day.
So I know you like prancing around in a Speedo in the wrestling ring.
Here we go.
Now, for Halloween, might we see you in a pirate costume, perhaps?
I don't know. I might dress up like a weatherman.
Well,
A real weatherman.
Hey, now.
I think this is cool though in this world in which everything is consolidated and there's not always a local touch on everything. I think it's nice that they understand at CW30 the importance of having a local connection in what they're doing throughout the day and not just in a newscast. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, the general manager over there, Joe Dink, is not even from Memphis, but he seems to really connect and understand what Memphis wants.
Yeah, Joe, Maylin, Mike, everybody's been so friendly over there. And, you know, we've co-hosted Local Memphis Live several times, Maria and I have. And so I think that kind of helped. And then also with all the sports and all the events that we're a part of, it's like, hey, man, you guys, let's put this on TV. And we're like, yeah.
I got to give you a heads up about Joe. Don't pop off about the Green Bay Packers to him.
Oh, we've talked about.
I think I learned that in the first meeting.
Well, hey, when he saw the name Dustin and Maria Starr, he brought up Bart Starr. And we had a long conversation about that great quarterback.
And it's not the Packers, it's the Packers.
It's the Packers.
Maria, got to ask you, I know that you two guys are literally married. What's it like to be able to?
You're literally
to work,
married.
What's
it's not a show. Most people think it's an act.
They think it's an act.
What's it like to work with your husband? Some people they can't pull off that dynamic. What is it like to be able to work with him in something that you like doing?
Well, you know, normally it's a lot of pressure and we're really busy all the time, but since we wrestle and I get to slap him every now and then, it works.
Now, did you work together first, and then is that how you met?
No, we actually met at a hockey game.
Oh,
yeah.
I was
emceeing, and I was there. And
he found you in the crowd?
I got to tell you the story. I said, hey,
what happened?
Who's your friend? And they told me. I said, is she single? And they're like, yeah.
Were you supposed to be working?
I'll be right back. And from that point on, I think we've seen each other every day since then.
And that was 7 years ago.
The power play was on.
There you go. The power of love.
Okay, so break this down for me. So you're going to be on CW30. So you'll be introducing shows like, I guess, Springer and Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, Dustin's super excited about Jerry Springer.
Spring. That's right up my alley, right?
Throwing chairs. That's what I was talking about.
So we were thinking it's just Saturday, but you're saying it's all the time.
Yes,
Yes.
it's all the time. It's just going to debut tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So we've already filmed some ID tags and some station tags and things like that, and we're waiting on our first event. And there's so much going on in Memphis. They just have to be selective on what we're going to go out and cover and what we're going to put on TV.
Nice.
So, we're fired up about it. And I heard you guys earlier today, it has nothing to do with wrestling. How is that even possible? So we've got to bring some wrestling to TV at some point, right?
Well, maybe you pull Tim in on one of the segments
No.
with you, and just
No.
You can help us with the weather, maybe?
No.
maybe with some wrestling. Maybe you need to. Maybe I'm going to go way back here. You guys won't remember this, but years ago there was this thing when we were kids called Disco Break with Scott and Jolinda. Remember that?
No.
So it's going way back. You remember it. But anyway, maybe you want to do some wrestling moves, and you have a pile driver move you want to show, and Tim could be. This is my point. That Tim could be your, I don't know, guinea pig victim.
Yes.
Whatever you want to,
Sign
something
him
like
up.
that.
Dummy, a wrestling dummy.
There you go.
My Lord, I
I'll
have
pile drive
rappelled
him.
300 feet down for charity this year, and now you want me to be a crash test dummy again? For
That's the thing.
Just an idea.
I'm terrified of heights, believe it or not. Like, you don't see me on the top rope a lot, and I definitely wouldn't be. What'd you say, 300 feet?
No.
yeah, off of Raymond James.
No,
Tower.
sir.
That's impressive.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Build him up. That's how you do it, Dustin.
I'm
Build him
terrified
up
of
so you can pile drive him down.
I'm not terrified of pile drivers, though, but heights, yeah, they've got me on that one.
Well, this will be fun. It'll be fun to see you guys
Yeah.
on TV. And again, a nice extra local touch to television. I like it.
Absolutely.
So this starts. Will we see you tomorrow, literally, or will that
Yes.
begin? Okay.
Launches July 1st,
Okay.
and yeah, man, it's exciting. We're fired up about it.
Like I said, I have not seen this before. I don't know if the other corporate stations with Channel 30 do that in other cities or what. It sounds like something that if it goes over well, it sounds like something you guys could maybe take and replicate and grow from that.
that'd be great.
Because I know amongst the other work that you do, I mean, it sounds like a very interesting platform that you guys could springboard.
You hadn't been
off
on
of.
yet. He's ready to syndicate you.
Yeah.
Well, in other markets, I know Little Rock's one of them where they have a street team, and that was one of the initial conversations was to have a CW30 street team here for Memphis, to where we're on the streets, we're covering everything that's going on. But once we came in, they said, "Oh no, we've got different plans for you," and they debuted the logo to us, or showed us the logo and all the different stuff, and so we're
Changed
gonna
the name to Stars. We were
CW30
loving
STARRS.
that.
And we were loving that. That's way better than the street team, don't you think?
I think so. Well, I mean, you guys are more than that. I mean, you guys can do so much
I
more than that.
appreciate
I
that.
think you guys are going to be great at that. So congratulations on your new gig.
Thank you.
We will look for you on CW30. We love
We'll wave
24
at you
and
from
30.
our homes.
There we go.
Just avoid the Packer chatter in the off season, unless it's go Pack go.
Right.
And we'll see you guys starting tomorrow. And wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. Dustin and Maria Starr.
Thank you guys
you.
for
Good to
having
see
us.
y'all.
Yes.
All right, 7:42.